So we were just talking about Jadakiss off camera for a minute. Let's bring up for the audience. I know a lot of times his rhymes is crazy, but when he says certain things, sometimes you marvel off of that.
Yeah. I expect him to probably say something that nobody probably said. He always sits there and ponder until he comes up with that 2-bar hit. And you just know you gotta go, I don't even know how he came up with that one.
Now, are you guys gonna do like maybe a compilation album on new stuff from all the original Ruff Ryder artists?
Definitely. We working on something right now. We got something probably kind of different, and it's a compilation. We're gonna have some of some old and some new artists on it, so we can mix it up. It's gonna be called Ruff Ryders, The Villains. So that's what we're working on. So
you looking at this year? You looking at like next year?
That might be out this year. Depends on how we put it together. But hopefully we can put it out this year. But it's in the makings. We got the whole thing mapped out how we want to do it. So it should be good.
I know sometimes it's difficult to get back in the studio because everybody's individual schedule. Sometimes
everybody's busy. Yeah,
it's hectic.
Yeah, it's not going to be like it was before because now it's so easy to lay vocals anywhere and shoot them over. You know, it's a little different. Before you had to be in the studio. Now you can be in your house and 2-track and cop and send it to you.
And it's done.
Yeah. They don't really gotta move. They just gotta lay the vocals and send them to you, and then you just put it in and edit it, and then you go.
Now, Ruff Ryders, you guys have one of the more recognizable logos of all time. What went into making that particular logo?
Nothing. Just the person that was doing it. We just had to catch it. See, what it is you just got to have the eye. And there's a bunch of logos up there and different things that they was presenting at that time. But when you pick a logo, you want to make sure that it's appealing to the eye. It catches the eye. Because, you know, a logo goes like this. And if you don't catch it,
right,
you ain't going to get it. So we kind of seen this stood out. And we was like, oh, let's try that. And we picked this one out. So this one was kind of unique. And it was different, and it was, you know, we put a lot of money and time in behind this logo. So anywhere you go all over the world, this is like, we probably got the strongest logo in the game ever.
Now, you know, it's crazy. Like back in the days, well, I'm going back like 98, 99. A lot of clubs that we was involved with back in the days, I saw a lot of women in the clubs with the Ruff Ryder tattoo. Oh, yeah. Not the color tattoo, the real deal. I'm like, how did Jay do that? Like literally, like I mean, how could you go to a tattoo place and say, I want the Ruff Ryders tattoo on me? I mean, is that legal or they were just doing it?
Yeah, it's legal because it wasn't. Ours was always bigger than music. It's a movement. So even though we didn't put out music in a couple of years for a while, we still had our bike movement, which is in all 52 states, all over. Everywhere you want to go, you're gonna see the logo. So it took. It's a lifestyle. So they tatted it on their arms, and you see this tattoo and the R, and they put it on them because it's like Harley Davidson or something, or
right.
It's that strong. So, you know, that's when you know your logo is official, because you won't see nobody with too many tats on them, no matter what label it is, unless you have a movement. It's like, this is bigger than music, so
absolutely.
That's why they tatted on them.
Now, I guess also getting tattoos nowadays, I know they can be removed, which can be very painful, but I always say, if you're going to get a tattoo, make sure you really, really want that tattoo, because if not, you assed out hard.
Definitely. Got to mean something. You got a tattoo, got to have some type of meaning to it. You just don't want to put anything. Somebody asks you what this is. I got probably one tattoo, but it means something. So I can easily say, oh, that's Ruff Ryders, and it meant something. I ain't get a bunch of tattoos that don't make sense. You just trying to be a part of nothing, and you can't get a move, so you stuck with them now. So, you know, it's all about what you're putting on you. Make sure you put it on you, it means something.
Now, I know we're talking about this Saturday, July 16th at the Westchester County Center. What gets you more amped up, the actual concert or pre-concert, the sound check. When you start getting amped up for a big show?
I probably get amped up when they probably getting ready to run on the stage, and I probably won't even see them at the pre, but I'll come later, and I'll be amped up when I get them all together and the energy everybody gives off, and you know, I get amped up off of that.
Now we know the success of the Bad Boy reunion at the Barclay was crazy. It was,
right.
Let me just say that was real crazy.
Yeah.
The Westchester County Center is a little smaller.
Yeah,
It's going to be the same type of energy up in there.
Yeah, we're gonna turn it up. Like, you know, we did the Bad Boy reunion, and we came out, and you know, X is always, ain't too many artists can outperform him. So when he come out, he turn it up. Whether it's our reunion, whether it's Bad Boys reunion, whether it's Death Row's reunion, whoever's reunion you want it to be, if X come out, he usually turn it up. That's just his thing.